She's getting another upgrade. I told you. I told you. Yo! Got a question. Welcome to the video. I got a question. I asked y'all this before. Some of you looked a little sketchy. Some of you guys was ready. Some of you guys knew. What you carrying, bro? What you carrying, bro? Not bad. Okay. Got that on you. Today, while I was shopping, I had the Smith & Wesson Equalizer with the Swamp Fox on top and the N8 Tactical holster. Appreciate this holster. I like it very, very much. This is not going to get unholstered. We're going to put that to the side. And without further ado, welcome to the video. Let's get into it. Hydrated, healthy, handsome. It's Scoppy. We back with another one today. We worked on that Omni hybrid. We put something else on that Omni hybrid AR pistol. Here she is. Clear. Nothing in the chamber. No magazine. So we are clear and empty for the safety purposes of the video and YouTube compliance, of course. This is a multi-cal version, but mine is specifically a 223-556. I feel like for my first ARP, I didn't want to get too crazy, if that makes sense. But I want to go over a couple of things that I did to it. We did that in the last video. We're going to go over it really quickly and then show you what I added towards the end. Midwest Industries. It just helps with the flash. It helps with the recoil. BCM angled foregrip. Angled. It's a pistol. It has to be angled. There's no other choice. Unless you're trying to... But legally, this is what I'm going with to keep my gun legal. We got the Feriachi flashlight. It did come with a pressure pad. It does have a steady light version. It's pretty light, pretty bright. Excuse me. I like it. It's working for me. You might have a little bit more dollars. You might be able to buy something else, but this is what works for me, and I like how it fits on my firearm, and it's pretty bright. So I'll be all right. You know what I mean? If I get more money down the line, or I get another ARP and I want to get that one to another level, probably gonna happen. We're gonna put something else on that next one, but for now, this is what I got. I'm liking it. The Feriachi iron sights, red up top, green in the back, and green to red. Red means chill, YouTube. I like them. They're fully metal, not plastic, not polymer. They're metal, so hopefully it lasts a long time, you know. And then we did change the charging handle from the plastic one that the Omni hybrid came with. We put an ambidextrous one on there. If I'm not mistaken, on my last video, I told you the company that this came from. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But we also put the XTS pistol grip on there. The one that it had wasn't bad, but it was just polymer, plastic. This one has a little bit of a rubber outer to it, and it has a beaver tail cut, which helps, you know, if you want to get high on the firearm. We do have that sight mark on top of it. This a red dot, if I'm not mistaken. Comes with a few different choices of reticles. It has a cross, it has a dot, it has a circle, and it comes with green and red, and it has a circle with a dot on it. So there's 4 options. I like it. It's working for me. We are gonna upgrade that to something with some magnification, because I am doing my best to get out to an outdoor range. I want to hit some metal, and I want to hit for some distance. The pistols can stay indoors, but I gotta take this one out. I gotta take this one out, y'all. We do have a sling on there. Sling, we gotta connect it with one of those. I am going to get a different attachment back here so that it could come off quick like that, the quick detach like this. I'm gonna put that on the back of the gun. And hopefully it just makes it a lot easier to take on and off in case of an emergency. Last but not least, and the reason for the video today, we got it. We got it. We got the pistol stabilizing brace. The one that it came with was just a buffer tube. The buffer tube was not it. It did the job. It did the job. We are not going to complain. It did the job. But for what I'm trying to do, and so that my aiming and target hitting is more accurate, we had to get rid of that. Now, that's going to stay there in case any malfunctions. Put that right back on there, and then we'll switch. But SBA. We got the brace. We had to change the buffer tube. We put the adjustable brace on it. And I can also put a quick detach here, which is the reason why I like that. But I don't know if y'all hear that. Oh, I don't know if y'all hear that. I hear it. It's not my favorite thing to hear. Anything loose on a firearm. But I'm not going to be the first one to put one of these on a firearm. And I'm not going to be the last. This was fun. It was a hard thing to get for the price that I got it. With the buffer tube and the install at the shop. Shout out to my brother. We went to Quinlan here in Vero Beach, Florida. I don't live in Vero. I live in Fort Pierce, Florida. But that gun shop was in Vero, not too far away from me. He hooked me up. He put the new buffer tube on there. He adjusted this. He put that on. He put the SBA brace on there for me. And he torqued it. He torqued it to the right specifications. 40 pounds of torque, if I'm not mistaken, is the number. 40 is the number. The torque part is where, come on, you know. But it was 40. We got that done. It's looking better without that one tube. It's looking like a complete firearm. Can y'all see this? Is it coming together, yes or no? Huh? Did it come together from the first time y'all see this? I appreciate this gun. It's my first AR style firearm. This one is a pistol because of the length of the barrel. I'm not gonna do anything to the trigger because I like the way the trigger feels. And if y'all have noticed on the channel, we do a lot of exterior work to the firearm. We don't do too much to that internal work. We are not there yet, and I don't know if I ever be, you know. Tell me down below, do you guys mess with the internals of your firearms? I don't think a charging handle is internal, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just contradicting myself in the video as I speak. The only thing internal, here we go, the contradiction. Oh, he's contradicting himself. The bolt carrier group. I hear, I've read, I've seen everywhere you can look, read, or hear that that's important to change on a firearm. I haven't had any troubles with my bolt carrier group. I haven't had any malfunctions with this firearm. I haven't had any failure to feeds. There's been nothing that I have issues with this gun. I like it. I love it actually as my first ARP. Of course, there are other guns that probably shoot better, feel smoother, less recoil, all that stuff. But Copy got this one, and this is Copy. My dad used to always say, he still says that from time to time, but I haven't heard him say it in a while. Mine's is better than yours. You know why? This one's mine, baby. So I like this one. It's feeling right. It's feeling good. I enjoy it. I can't wait to take this out shooting. I can't guarantee it's going to be an outdoor range just yet. I'm still doing some research on the ones in my area, the prices, what I can and cannot bring, whether I have to buy the ammo at their shop and things of that nature. So I'm still doing my due diligence. I'm still doing the research, but we will be out there soon. that's enough for that. We're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna speak about the other thing that I bought. It's not out of this world, but it's something that I had to get, in my opinion, and especially at the price. Mags. Could never go wrong with buying mags, especially for a firearm like this one. Clear, empty, no magazine in there. We got the sights on there. I love these sights on this firearm. It's beautiful. But we got the 8-round mags for the Smith & Wesson Shield. I had a few mags already, but because it's only 7 and 8 rounds, I felt like only having 3 magazines wasn't enough. This one didn't come with the extension. The other one did, which is cool. It fits flush. It gives it a nice fuller grip. I don't have the biggest hands in the world, but I have a good grip on there. You know, a little extension, a little hang time on there, but we'll be all right with it. We shot with it. Y'all seen what I did with this, and y'all will continue to see what I do with this. We got both of them. I like the fact that it locks back with both of the magazines. Oh Lord. Both magazines, it locks back, so function check with that. What I am gonna do, and what I suggest you guys to do, is if you buy magazines that are either used or from like a gun show, you don't know where they came from, who had them before you, anything like that, what the use was of them, how many rounds it fed through, how old the spring is. What I suggest is use those for training. And then use the ones that came with the firearm that you know are reliable, because hopefully you shot a few rounds through those. Keep those in the magazine. Those are the ones that keep those in the firearm. Those are the ones that you want to, you know, protect your life with. Worst case scenario, you know, you never know what happens. But so I got 3 magazines with mine. These are full. These will not be going into the firearm during this video. But we got 3 magazines. We got 2 8s and we got 1 7. This one fits flush. And then we got the 2 that I just picked up. Now, the price was something that I saw and I had to grab it for 10 bucks. Can't go wrong. Some magazines for 10 bucks. These are metal magazines. These aren't polymer like Glock Boy magazines, but I appreciate Smith & Wesson for having these metal ones. Appreciate it very, very much. I'm going to number them. That's what I've seen. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where the way to distinguish which ones are the training mags versus their carry mags is that they number them or they put some sort of marking on them. I'm going to be doing that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but that's it for the video, y'all. I appreciate y'all for showing up again. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. We're going to get more content out. Let me know what y'all want to see on the channel. This is our channel. You know, I'm the host. I'm here just showing y'all my guns. But let me know what y'all think about my baby. Some of y'all going to call this a budget. Some of y'all going to call this cheap. Some of y'all going to call this whatever y'all want to call this. I call this mine. She shoots. She runs. She's been reliable. I don't see that changing in the near future. Everything seems to be working fine. And as long as I maintain it, like I maintain a lot of things in my life, be all right with this too. We'll be all right with this too. We got a bunch of magazines. 8, 16, 24, 32 plus 7 is 39. We got 40. Out of Smith & Wesson Shield. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're going to holla at y'all next time. Omni Hybrid. Omni Hybrid. Appreciate y'all for making this gun.